Yo everybody, what is going on? I'm just here to bring you guys back into the top 5 video that I did promise to bring you guys, and I will be bringing out top 5 videos all throughout this week. There will be little weekly reviews mainly from now on, from about a week to today, just to kind of wrap up 2014 with a bunch of top 5, because I did promise that I'd bring top 5 to this channel, but I haven't really brought any. Now when I say this channel, it's because I made the channel new. My other previous channel, what I would do is I'd make top 5 for upcoming arcs, winter arcs, fall arcs, summer arcs, and all that, and then other stuff that I did promise. So let's begin with this anime. I may sound a little sick. I'm getting just a little bit sick, but hopefully y'all can bear with that. Now, we're going to be doing here today, we're going to be doing the first top 5, we're going to do the top 5 winter arcs, 2014-2015, since they start up in 2014 and they kind of end off in 2015. Well, really they're all starting in 2015. So they're all starting in January, so I mean, yeah, basically they're all 2015. So alright, let's begin. Number 5 on this list has to be Durarara Season 2. Now, if you guys haven't watched Durarara Season 1, I encourage you to go watch it. It involves a bunch of gang wars and such like that. You know, classing each other with scars and everything. It's really badass characters they got in here. I forgot most of their names. Izaya always stands out and everything like that, sort of salty. But everyone else is kind of a blur to me, so I definitely have to rewatch the show. But overall, it was a really good show. I started watching it on Adult Swim, and then I watched it overall on my own on the internet because I was too impatient. But it was a really good show. Masomi Kida was his name. There we go. God, he's like one of the main characters, you know? Really good show, really good show. It says here that the second season of Durarara in the works. The story takes place a half a year after the first series at Tokyo Ikebukuro, which is their main, place, which of course has a lot of crime in it. Ikebukuro's neighborhood. The first part show, or Understanding, will air in January 2015. So overall, it's a really good show. I definitely encourage you guys to watch it. It's really, really good. It makes you hit the feels in some parts, because there's a chick with glasses who I think her name was Henri. There we go. Yeah, she will make you hit feels really, really hard. So definitely encourage you guys to watch it. Now let's get into number 4. Number 4 on this list has to be Death Parade, a brand new anime that's going to be airing from 2015. It's also made by the developers of Attack on Titan, Kill la Kill, Death Note. It's made by a lot of these really well-renowned producers, so definitely it's like a given that you're gonna have to watch it. It's definitely a given. Why it's so low on this list though? Because I don't really know much about it. The trailer doesn't even explain much about it, which you're gonna be seeing on the screen. But, it just says right here, welcome to Queen Deckham. What greets two unsuspecting guests is a strange bar. Queen Deckham and the white-haired bartender Deckham. From here you two shall begin a battle where your two lives hang in the balance. He says to introduce the death game, so it has something to do with the death game, it looks like. Before long, the guest's true nature becomes apparent. As a matter of course, at the game's end, Deckham is revealed to be the arbiter. Deckham's judgment is on two guests so I guess they don't really tell us who, but they want to keep it as a cliffhanger like that way we can watch it. This anime is going to have 12 episodes. I probably should have pointed that out for Durarara as well. Durarara, they don't say how many episodes it's going to have. But yeah, for Death Parade, it does say that this anime is going to have 12 episodes, so roughly a short anime. I'm assuming that little things are going to be rushed as well, because again, it's a short anime. How long can how short or long can you prolong an anime, Then of course it really did well with 12 episodes of Zankia no Terror, and it seems to be that some of the music developers are also going to come from there, which also the creators of Death Note. Therefore, Death Note creators are also working on Death Parade, so overall seems like it's got a lot of promise. It does, even though the average score is a 57, kinda low, honestly, really low. But I guess we're just gonna have to watch the first episode to get some first impressions rolling on that, because otherwise we really can't just go based off of, description or images. So, moving on to number 3. Number 3 on this list is to be Tokyo VA. This one is kind of a given. If you didn't expect it to be on this list, well then there's something wrong with you, because Tokyo Ghoul is one of my favorite animes of all time now. It's just strictly in there now. It's so good. But of course, season 1 had all these censorship issues and was very stressful and annoying. I mean, how are you gonna make a horror and ghoul anime but censor everything? I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about as soon as an arm was cut off, it's black. There's a black screen. Half the screen is black. It was so irritate me. That's another rant for another day. They do have Blu-ray DVDs, which they have the uncensored versions on, so you can go to, on Amazon or eBay and buy those on there. I definitely encourage that because the uncensored version is so much better. As well as the manga. The manga is really good too. It's definitely a really good manga, but they don't really have much of a description. It's just in the second season of Tokyo Ghoul, and all you manga readers probably already know about Tokyo Ghoul VA. Let me know, is it VA? Because it looks like the square root sign, so I don't know if it's square root A or something like that, but it just says VA, so I'm gonna go based off it being VA. It's gonna have 12 episodes that it's guaranteed confirmed to have, so it's not gonna be as long as the actual Tokyo Ghoul, which I think the actual Tokyo Ghoul only had 12. Yeah, the actual Tokyo Ghoul had 12 episodes as well. I would like it for it to have 24 episodes. That'd be cool. That way they won't have to rush anything. So for you manga readers, they're probably going to rush a lot of stuff from the manga into the anime, which is guaranteed going to happen. A lot of animes do that based off the manga, but I'm really hoping that this one is probably not going to be censored, and if it is, well, I'm just gonna deal with it and then just buy the Blu-ray version, because trust me, the difference is so real. Moving on now, number 2, let's go. Number 2 on this list is Kuroko no Basket Season 3. Now, if you guys haven't watched Season 1 and Season 2, I definitely encourage you to watch it. I did, personally myself, I was never going to watch the show. I was like, it's a sports anime. I haven't watched a sports anime since like Prince of Tennis. Then I watched this, and then this made me watch Yomamushi Pedal, and I'm like, damn, I bumped this. I'm into this. Okay. Basically what it is, it's really badass Japanese people playing basketball, and they like run at high speeds, and they have like all these like strengths that they can do and everything. There's this like added effect that they do is called In the Zone, and it's where they like bring out all 110% of their capabilities of being a basketball player, and everything comes out to where they can run faster, jump higher, aim better, steal better, it's just rebound better. Oh my god, it's so good. But I'm gonna read out the description just for the guys that have not read it. It says that Seirin High, which is actually the main character's team from Tetsuya Kuroko and Taiga Kagami. So right here, that Seirin High School's basketball club has gained the right to go to the semifinals of the Winter Cup. Seirin has become the topic of conversation after beating Aomine, member of Toho Academy's Miracle Generation, and I could never say his right, Murasaki Bar of Yosen Academy, and the team renews their determination of the semifinals. Pushed on the back by Kuroko, Kagami tries to reconcile with Himuro off the court. However, he says Himuro and Alex when they are being attacked by a man. The man attacking them is Shogo Haizaki of Fukuda Interrogated Academy, a former student at Taiko Middle School. Shogo is one of the starting members of the basketball team. So it does kind of start off with that, with Kagami's, friends being assaulted, and it's going to start off like that. So I'm pretty sure that's episode 1 is going to start off. Overall, the rating is really good. It's 96 out of 100, so that is really good. Definitely something good. It's going to start January 11th, so look out for that. Overall, it's a really good anime, as you can see. I would definitely watch Season 1 and Season 2. You will definitely be hooked. All the characters from the Miracle Generations have their own badass capabilities. They're all badass in a way. And they all, like the right-hand man for the people of the Miracle Generations are cool as fuck. So I definitely encourage you to watch this. It's so good. Oh my, it's one of the best sports animes, personally, in my opinion. It's so good. It's so good. Moving on now to number 1. I'm sure you all don't know what it is, and I'm sure you're all itching to find out what it is, but to find out right now. Number 1 on this list is All Noah Zero Season 2. Now, this may be weird because I actually really don't like mecha animes, and this was my first mecha anime to watch after Code Geass. I've watched a little bit of Gundam, but I wasn't into Gundam at all. I dropped it real quick. But no, this anime is so good. Trust me, hear me out. For all the people that don't like mechas, I don't like mechas. But I gave this show a shot. I tried episode 1, and I'm like, holy shit, this is so good. And episode 12, they had 12 episodes, it left you off with a cliffhanger. You didn't even know what happened after that. It was, oh my god. Like, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it literally is probably one of the worst, worse than one of the best cliffhangers like ever of 2014. Oh my god. I'm not gonna try and spoil anything off. I'm really trying my hardest not to, but the only description is second season of All Noah Zero, and it's really good. It involves this guy called Inoho Kazuka, and what he does is he's basically a Terran, and Terran is another form of name for Earth people, and he basically lives on Earth. And back then in the past, you know, Earth and Mars, you know, because people actually live on Mars now, they had wars, and they constantly fought over and over and over, to the point where they just kind of left off each other. They left each other alone because they knew the wars weren't going to end. But it's pretty obvious that Mars is going to kick Earth's ass. So there's still this racial tendency. It's like white people and black people, Terrans versus Vers, I think they were called. I don't know. But overall, it's a really good show. I definitely encourage you guys to watch it. It's so good. It's many strategic strategies rather than your standard mecha where they just beat each other up till the parts blow up. Got a bunch of standard procedures and such like that. The military gets involved in everything too. There's a little romance here between the main character and the Princess of Earth, Princess of Mars, Asylum versus Alucia. Pretty sure that's her name. And that's really gonna be it. So if you guys enjoyed this top 5, give the video a thumbs up. It does help out the channel series itself a lot. I definitely encourage you guys to all go watch season 1. Except for Death Parade, all the other animes do have a season 1. So I definitely go encourage you guys all to watch all of that before the actual episodes come out. They're gonna be coming out the second week of January. Usually all of them are coming out on January 10th, January 11th, January 11th, January 9th, January 10th. And Durara just says winter 2015. No, it starts January 10th. So yeah, they all start around January 9th and January 10th and January 11th. The earliest one starting is actually Death Parade, or not Death Parade, Tokyo Ghoul on January 9th. So I definitely go encourage you guys all to go watch this. Of course, these aren't just the only best ones coming out of winter. There's also a few other ones that I actually like myself that I kind of want to dabble into. We also got there's this anime called what is it? Yoru no Yaraman? It looks pretty decent. It looks like it has promise. There's also a show called, let me see, I'm just looking at the list right now. Shinmai Mao no Kyakusha. It's like an anime ecchi kind of thing. I'm kind of into that kind of stuff. It looks interesting. It's got promise. It's got a little romance and shonen in there too. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good. I'm also gonna be trying out Sainai Heroine no Sodate Kara. Big name, but it's basically the romance anime of this season. It's romance, slice of life in school, and comedy, so it's kind of like a Nisekoi based show. So if you like Nisekoi, which of course Nisekoi season 2 is also coming out in 2015, you should be hyped up for that as well. I'm pretty sure Nisekoi is going to be coming out in spring though, so yeah, there's also, wow, I'm sorry for my voice. There's also Second Sukai no World Break, and that is action and fantasy, and it looks to be really good as well. Seems to be something a little bit based off of Trinity 7 as well. It looks like it'd be similar to how Trinity 7 went. So if you definitely like that show, I would encourage you to watch this. Even though it may not be anything like it, this could be like it's got promise. Asuka, it's got promise as well. A lot of these shows definitely got promise. Just, I would encourage you to all go try it. Also, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders Season 2. So if you like JoJo's, I personally was not nuts about JoJo's, and God help me if you guys like Dog Days. Oh my lord, let's not begin with that. But that's gonna be it. There's also Absolute Duo, which looks like it's got promise, and yeah, that's all I'm really gonna be watching. So that's gonna be it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give the video a thumbs up. It's gonna help with the channel series itself a lot. Let me know your own top 5 for the winter arc down in the comment section down below. I'll be linking the description for all of them that are going to be coming out. I use this website called AniChart, and it usually tells you for the next arcs that are upcoming. The next up will be probably top 10 best animes of 2014. And yeah, with that being said, guys, I'll catch you all later. Ciao!